Hey guys, welcome back to another video of What If Shane Killed Rick in The Walking Dead. So, let's get into it. We start off by seeing the governor, who has just been told by Merle and Daryl about Shane and how he tried to kill them and how he was, in the past, basically killing, Rick, burning down the farm, leaving Jimmy to die, killing Beth and Herschel. So, the governor is starting to learn a lot about Shane. And he sees that he's willing to do everything he can to survive. And he kind of wants to meet Shane. But then the governor tells Merle and Daryl, so how do you guys come across him? And Merle and Daryl tell him that they were hunting for food as you told them to. And Shane just shows up out of nowhere, knocks out Merle, and then just starts a whole entire fight with us and his group, I guess. But Merle and Daryl tell the governor that they fought him off, and they fought him off pretty darn good. They knocked him out. But somehow he got away when they were not looking, and they don't even know how he did. But then we see Carl, who's only just starting to get over Rick's death, and he's starting to actually become a bit more happier. And Lori smiles at Carl when she sees that he's happy and all. And soon Lori's gonna give birth to Judith. So yeah. But then we see Shane in the woods, who is kind of not wanting to live anymore. But he knows one thing, that Lori's baby is coming soon, and that's his kid. And he doesn't care what he has to do to get to his kid, and he will kill everybody that gets in his way of seeing his kid. And Shane knows he can beat most of Daryl's group because he led it after Rick died, but now he doesn't know about Woodbury yet. Of course he does because Daryl told him, but he doesn't think there's many people there. But when he finds Woodbury, he's shocked. It seems like a beautiful place, and then he wants to enter this place as he wants a fine living. And looking at Woodbury gives Shane hope of living again, a normal life again. But the fence is on Woodbury. He sees a guy on top of the fence named Martinez telling him, "Hey, you a part of this community? Because I ain't never seen you around here, if I'm being honest." Shane says he's new here. He's only been here a few days, so you probably don't recognize him, but he just had a hell of a fight with some walkers out there in the woods. So you should probably let him in, because he's really injured. Of course, we know it was Daryl and Merle, but Martinez doesn't know it was Merle and Daryl. And Martinez lets Shane in as they have a lot of people here in this community, which he doesn't recognize basically everyone. And plus Shane said he's new here, which they do get a lot of new people coming every week. So yeah. But then Shane would see Carol, but Carol doesn't see Shane. And Carol isn't the crazy gunner yet, but she's basically just a cook at Woodbury. And now Shane knows for sure the group is all here. As someone like Carol makes it here, then definitely Lori has to make it, as she is stronger than Carol in season 2 and 1, of course. But in season 3, bye-bye. But then Shane remembers something. Eventually, he can't hide all of this, and he'll have to go through Carl. And he remembers the good bond him and Carl had, but he killed Carl's father. And that was his best friend too. And he was like an uncle to basically Carl, and kind of like a second father to Carl. But then Shane's nightmares become true, as he would see Carl defending Woodbury from walkers outside, and he sees Carl with a gun, and he's shooting at walkers from the fence. And this would cause Shane to break into tears, as he has just ruined a kid's life. And it's not just some kid, it's his best friend's kid. And then Shane would realize he was wrong. He was wrong for leaving Jimmy to die. He was wrong for killing Rick. He was wrong for killing Beth and Herschel. He's a bad person. And then Shane realizes he also ruined Maggie's life as he killed her entire family, basically. And Shane would be filled with guilt and trauma, basically, as he would keep on remembering him shooting Beth and him killing her and him leaving Jimmy to die. And blood splattered on the windows of the RV while he was leaving him to die. And he remembers the barn and him killing Herschel. And the thing that still haunts him to this day, him killing Rick. And then Axel comes up behind Shane and asks if he could help him with anything. He seems a little lost. Shane would ask if he knows where Lori Grimes and Carl Grimes live. And Axel asks why, you a friend of theirs? And Shane says, yeah, we haven't seen each other for a real long time. And Axel tells Shane a friend of Lori Grimes is a friend of mine. And he goes to shake Shane's hand, but Shane ignores it and says, where is Lori Grimes? You said you'd tell me. I don't have any time right now, little guy. And Axel tells Shane where Lori and Carl are staying in Woodbury, and Shane walks over to that place. And just as he's about to enter, he looks behind him and sees Maggie pointing a gun at him. And she tells Shane that you robbed me of everything, you killer. Shane asks Maggie to just give him a chance as he's sorry and he regrets everything that he's done to her, her family, and the group. Maggie asks, what family? You murdered them all. But then Shane also raises his gun at Maggie. And he says he doesn't care anymore and she needs to let him in there. But then Carl runs up to Shane, punching him in the face, but Shane wouldn't get much affected by it. And Carl's about to get his revenge on Shane for killing his dad. But then the governor comes and tells them to stop and put their guns on the ground, as there will be no blood lost in this war, and they don't need one, as they don't need this bald guy. And he asks, what's his name? And Shane would tell that his name is Shane, and he was the friend of Carl's dad. And then the governor finally gets his wishes true, as he wanted to meet Shane, as him and Shane seemed pretty relatable. And the governor starts laughing, and he's just trying to play it cool so, like, the group don't get suspicious of anything like that. The governor likes Shane more than, like, the group, because he's thinking of siding with Shane, because Shane seems like a tough guy than Carl, Lori, and Maggie combined. And he lets Shane do whatever he wants, and he says if Shane does any harm to you guys, they'll kick him out. But for now, he's staying, as he doesn't know what he's done. You guys might have told him, but how does he know that you guys were telling the truth? Maybe he was the good guy. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for today, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye-bye!